right, guys, let's go. It is time for the cheese down of the century. We're getting it here in the EPT Weekly. I cannot wait. Up here in the top right, it's bloody hell the Danish Wunderkind. That's right, the young 16-year-old from Denmark who's been making waves and is just outside the top 4 players in EU right now. He's knocking on the door of Raynor, Serral, and Clem. It is MaxPax. And his opponent, of course, known for centuries as a dark demonic creature that does not age, but always is fierce and deadly. It was one of the original baddies back in the Beowulf saga, I believe. It is Haas. The Haas is one of the cheesiest creatures out there, who's capable of playing the weirdest macro games you've ever seen and just cutting corners and being disgusting, but also capable of cannon rushing and also capable of all-inning with all sorts of nonsense, and is famous for having the best 2 adepts in the early game of PvP that you've ever seen in your life. Now, both players, of course, have gone low ground gates. They're both blocking each other from expanding. Both of them going to go Cybercore. Now, I'm wondering, I think Haas is going to invest in the block a bit earlier, whereas MaxPax has really been mastering delaying the block. So MaxPax is going to scout, and he says, okay, double gas, double pylon, Cybercore. He's checking, and he's saying, you're putting your money into lots of other things, therefore you can't have a Nexus. Whereas Haas hasn't been as APM heavy on that, and he does just put the pylon down blind. So MaxPax saves 100 minerals opportunity cost so far. He's not really using it on anything, so it doesn't make a difference right now. But it just gives him more minerals available. So if the opponent slips up and cancels the pylon too early, doesn't block it, he can squeeze that Nexus and he can quickly, bam, cancel the Adept, start the Nexus, that sort of thing. For now, Haas coming back in, gets the Cybercore started. Nicely done. Haas, though, because he's investing in that, he doesn't have money for his own Nexus. And this is what I'm talking about. He's investing in these structures. MaxPax is like, well, if you're going to invest that much, I don't need to block you. So he's constantly checking down here. And, oh, he doesn't get the block down. Haas gets the Nexus. So Haas actually does get a much faster Nexus in this game. It's rare we see someone do that. Keep in mind, though, MaxPax accepts this proposition because his Stargate is about 25, 27, 28 seconds faster, something like that. A big boost on his Stargate. MaxPax basically doesn't even care about getting his Nexus up as much as other players do. Other players are much more keen on it. And, oh no! Oh, MaxPax comes in with a probe, builds a pylon to block the wall off, and his Adept gets in here. That's great early damage. His Adept already forcing a lot of probes off the mining line. Does get 1 kill. Can he get a second? Yeah, he doesn't focus fire it correctly. Actually, he could have stayed in there and got a few more probes, but already just creating problems here. This is so awkward. If Haas wants to wall it off, he needs to build another building there. And the Adept's going to go right back in. And so much mining time so early in the game being lost here. MaxPax already up 4 probes behind this. His Nexus has just started, though. Keep that in mind. His Nexus much slower, and this does now eventually get held. There is another Adept here. It's actually trying to kill the Zealot. That's very cute. He's bringing his own Zealot across. He's got an Oracle behind this. There's an Oracle on the way for Haas. I think Haas needs like a Phoenix right now. He's only got 1 Stalker. So this Adept's going to go in for the mineral line. The shield battery's not ready just yet. The Zealot and the Adept are going to keep these units occupied. Without that shield battery being ready, oh, he's going to just kill the Stalker. He's going to kill the Stalker. If he gets rid of that Stalker before the battery's done, guess what? The Zealot and the Adept kill the Zealot of Haas. Now Haas is going to go for a surround on the workers, but the Stalker's gone down. The Adept and the Zealot actually get killed by probes, so good handling of this terrible scenario by Haas, but good handling of such an awful situation he found himself in that he just straight up dies. And once again, gate expand matter. Nobody seems to be as good at MaxPax at the gate expand matter. All right, let's go straight on into map number 2 here. In the blue, in the bottom right, representing Exxon, it is MaxPax. And up here in the top left, in the red, might have to throw a curveball to surprise his opponent. It's Haas. You know, all that cost going into the Pylon Cybercore delay, you've got to be very, very tight on your follow-up defense to make that worth it. That can be quite difficult. Probes kind of bop each other in the middle of the map. Boop. Just kind of bounce off each other. No second chrono boost for Haas just yet. Wait, what? Oh, yes. Oh, right. That was just... No, there we go. Immediate second chrono boost for him. MaxPax saving his for just a few seconds, then does drop it. Okay, pretty much identical build orders so far. MaxPax blocking. Haas is going straight in the main and saying, yeah, you got gases, it's fine. You can't put a Nexus down. Haas does win this fight. MaxPax is just going to hang around for a little bit. Does pull back for the moment. Cybercore goes down as well as the Zealot for MaxPax. Zealot has not started for Haas. Haas goes for the Nexus. Okay, do we cancel that Zealot? MaxPax, do we cancel that Zealot? I mean, he's got to put more workers on gas if he's going to respond with his own proxy or something like that. He's rallied the Zealot across the map. He's going to send a probe down. Haas commits to the block. Haas's Cybercore is very delayed. It's a 17-second delay or something like that on his Cybercore because he squeezed that Nexus in first. This is a big delay. And he's investing in the pylon, but that tells him what MaxPax is doing. MaxPax is just going to go Zealot into Adept, but I think this looks way better for Haas this time around. Now, MaxPax once again puts the pylon there, creates an opening there and an opening there, but Haas just puts a pylon out front and says, that's fine, I can just wall off the whole thing. Haas is one of the players who's very happy to just completely wall out his base. He does not mind at all. And he's got a lot of gas building up, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Haas popping down a Stargate here as well. Yep. Now the Zealot's going to start working on that. MaxPax builds 2 shield batteries out front. It's a Zealot plus Adept rally. A Stalker's coming out behind this, but Haas denying the expand really causes problems for MaxPax. MaxPax has a slightly faster Stargate, but really it's not that much of a lead, and a shield battery builds for Haas as well. MaxPax escalating the shield battery count right now. He's got to wait for those shield batteries to be here before he can actually take that fight. He's just going to focus on the pylon for now, and that allows him into the base. I think Haas should have walled off behind this. I really think it's important he keeps these units out. Now that Adept shield battery does kick in time, but he doesn't have anything else to heal it. So MaxPax is just going to try and kill the shield battery before the other one kicks in. But a Stalker comes out for Haas as well. MaxPax has got so much healing here, though. He's going to take out the shield battery. Uh-oh. Haas has walled out the follow-up Adepts, but he needs to make more shield batteries right now, quick fast. Haas needs more shield batteries. That being said, he's getting the Void Ray instead as his focus. This is being cleared up, but remember, it's 1 base versus 2. This is a huge advantage. Remember, sorry guys, I don't have the scoreboard updated. MaxPax is on 1-0. This is a match point right here. If he wins this, Haas is out. Haas, though, hanging on it, and I think that Void Ray is going to cause a big problem. There's no battery for it, but there's only 1 Stalker. Prismatic Alignment turns on, and that Stalker, I don't care how many shield batteries you have. I mean, this is just damage for damage. The Void Ray does so much more here. But the Stalker does back off. 2 more shield batteries about to kick in. Does he focus on the pylon? There's only 1 pylon here. I wouldn't mind that choice. Oh, MaxPax Void Ray's here. His Void Ray's here. Okay, but there we go. Haas also has it. Now, Haas does not have Nexus energy right now. He's on about 40 energy in the main base. So he doesn't have it. I'm going to keep that Nexus selected, guys. That Nexus in the main, 46 energy. He's almost got battery overcharge, but not quite. Second Void Ray is going to pop, though. It will have prismatic alignment. He turns it on. He gets some great damage on the enemy Void Ray. Phoenix comes in here. And remember, those 2 Stalkers are backing him up. Haas, his Void Ray is a bit too far out. He's got to get that back to the battery. Oh, he does turn it around. He gets overcharge turned on. The Stalkers, though, focus firing at the Phoenix and the Stalkers trying to gun this down. Can they get the overcharge? He changes targets. MaxPax panic microing. He lets the overcharge battery go for a little bit longer than he should have there. Another Void Ray is going to pop out momentarily, but this guy is weak. Haas has not built enough shield batteries here, and he's going to get overwhelmed. The Phoenix rally, genius from MaxPax, the fastest way of getting anti-Void Ray units over here. And MaxPax takes the 2-0. Oh my god. What the hell was that? That was awesome. That was a great 10-minute series. And we get to see just Battle of the Expansions. Haas committed to trying to get the Nexus up. MaxPax saying, hey, if you're gonna try and block me and expand faster than me, I'm just gonna rally units over there and get you the shield batteries. A brilliant decision. And I really do think that Haas had enough minerals. I think if he just built a few more shield batteries earlier, started healing his shield batteries with each other as they're getting focused down, has the overcharge available earlier, I do think he can hold there and hang on. But GG, well played. MaxPax really just pushing it forward and using the momentum of that early mineral advantage. GG, well played, MaxPax.